Hello, I'm here with Khaled Ben Abdessalem from the USUDS project. It's a project that is aimed at creating strategic urban plans, and he mostly worked in the town of Sousse in Tunisia, and he can tell us more about the project and the work that he did.
Thank you for the invitation. The USUDS project is made by 7 partners from south and north part of Europe, and led by the MedCity network of Barcelona. The idea of the project is to create 3 major activities. The first one is implementing a collaborative platform for cities in the Mediterranean region in order to do their planning. The second part is a transfer center, knowledge transfer centers. 3 of them are already implemented in the city of Malaga, Tripoli, and Sfax in Tunisia. And the last objective is elaborating 3 strategic planning for the city of Saida in Lebanon, Larnaca in Cyprus, and the city of Sousse. I'm going to talk a bit about the experience of the city of Sousse. The project started in October 2011, just some months after the revolution in Tunisia, which started the Arab Spring, and the project should be adapted directly. So we started with the project with a completely new vision, in order to make it one of the means who will allow us to attain local democracy, because people wanted to be more influential, more active on the local decision. And we worked during 2 years and a half on the platform in order to elaborate a participative diagnostic in which more than 700 actors in the city have contributed. And then we started working on the vision of the city, and it was a huge success with more than 5,000 people who integrated the Facebook, who had and signed the document of prioritizing the projects. Maybe one of the pilot projects also the city tried to implement, because strategy, it is a bit complex, it is a bit technical. Common people do not really understand about it, so they wanted to see a concrete activity on the field. So we worked on a pilot project in order to fight against poverty. And our description of the project will maybe be some strange, but we considered Tunisia as one of the countries who invested a lot in education. More than of the quarter of the budget of the state is for education and training. So normally we should not really have problems of school failure. But the PISA report and even the strategy of Sousse showed clearly that education started to as a mean in order to change from social class to another, started to be completely stopped. So we recognized within the city of Sousse that the upper class are able now to go to universities, and not the case of the lowest class. And the special case of Sousse is in terms of territorial planning. It is a city who we discovered it as a city cut in 2. I mean, the north of the city, in which there tourism and concentration of the middle and upper class, and the southern part of the city, industrial part, with no planning for households, a lot of lack of equipments. And on the educative level, so we can see clearly that in the southern part of the city, less than 1/5 of the average of people go into university compared to the northern part. So our idea is poverty is caused, the school failure is caused by poverty. People who have not enough money to pay for special courses or to have enough time to look after their children are not today able to make their children go to university. And at the same time, we discovered also that people, if they're not educated, they will inherit it from low-paid jobs. So it is a vicious circle in which non-educated people are trapped. And the idea of a project is try to face this the problem by helping one school in the southern part of the city who suffers a lot from school failure, changing things. So we for the USUDS project we recruited 6 teachers and 2 pedagogues in order to help the structure there, looking after 77 children who normally should in the coming years will abandon school. So it took us at about 7 months of work, and at the same time we also worked a lot on culture and psychological level of the children. So it was a staff made at about 10 people working during all the season, school season for this special school in order to demonstrate after that if we look better after these children, we can bear their marks and they can succeed more. And what the thing that was a bit strange is the project 5 months after it was started, people started talking about it. So media started to come and associations also. So rapidly we found one association who tried to help us more, taking in charge of these children. Say they took 10 young people, 10 pupils, and they rent a house just next to the school, and they took them in order to have them have lunch, because one of the problems there is the parents are always outside the house and they cannot look after these children. So here there was a complementarity between the project and the school, helped by the city, and an association who started to work on it, and they took these children. They also recruited 2 teachers in order to help them more doing their studies, and started also trying to work more on the social level. So the first activity they made, they asked the children where they want to go, because they had collected some money from private enterprises, and they thought that they were going to travel to Tunis or Sfax or something, and the 10 people wanted to go to Sousse. Mm-hmm. This was a changing point for us, because when the association called us and said us that people want to go to Sousse, I mean, we talked with the mayor and it was a catastrophe for us. That means that the people at about 4 kilometers from the inner city don't know the city. So the first thing we've done is having a meeting with the mayor. We received one boy and a girl in the mayor office, and the mayor changed the role and make them in his office as if they are the mayor of the Sousse, and way to tell them that the city is yours and you may tomorrow be the decision maker here. And then just after we organized a lot of tours in the city in order to discover also the wealth of the city. We are a World Heritage Site of UNESCO. We bring them to museums, and we've done a lot of activities. Just in order to end, the interest, I think, of the project is all the new dynamic we succeeded to put in this area of the city, because not only associations started to work, but also national organizations who normally did not really work hardly on this level. They started to work more, and even the private enterprise. So we succeeded also to make that 8 people from this school working for this program participated in a Juventus meeting held in Sousse, and the private enterprise of telecommunication bought all the suits, the clothes, and invited them to participate in the event for the whole day freely. So now we have local actors, but national government, associations, private sector, working on all the same project, and I think that it is a very good perspective for us. The European Commission launched 1 month ago a program in order to support civil society, and the school with 3 associations wrote a project asking for implementing the same activities in 2 other schools in the city of Sousse. And now they are more responsible, they know all the actors, and they can build more and more efficiently.
Thank you. It's a very encouraging story of local involvement in a new democracy. It sounds very good. We wish you further success, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the conference. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.